kids, I hope you all are enjoying our online sessions, isn't it? Well, I gave you a few questions last time, remember? Have you all done it? Come on. Today we are going to learn new things, that is how we can take care of our clothes so that they can stay longer and stay good with us. So, shall we begin?
Chapter number 7 are clothes. Well, remember last time I gave you 2 questions. Do you have answers for them? Okay, very good. Well, let's solve today. First question, match the columns. Column A and column B. We have to match column A with column B. So, let's start. Spinning. Spinning is a process which is carried out on, yes, charkha. Very good. Similarly, weaving is done on, can you tell me? Yes, loom. Very good. Sweaters are made by knitting. Fibers are thread-like structure. Dyeing is a process of coloring fabrics. Please match your answers. Have you done right? Clap for yourself. Next question. Identify the objects shown in the pictures. Let's see who all have identified. Can you tell me the first picture? Very good. Loom. Next one. Can you identify this? Charkha. What is this lady or person is doing? Knitting. Very good. We'll move towards the next topic, that is taking care of clothes. Well, can you tell me why should we look after our clothes? Yes, we should look after our clothes so that they last longer and look good. When we take good care of our clothes, they stay with us for longer time and look good. Woolen and delicate clothes such as coats, suits, trousers and silk clothes should be cleaned carefully. Delicate clothes such as woolen, coats, trousers and silk cloth who are delicate in nature should be cleaned carefully without damaging them so that they can stay with us for longer time. Clothes made from animal fibers such as wool and silk are delicate fabrics and need a lot of care. As I told you in previous session about animal fibers, they are very delicate in nature and they need a lot of care. They can be easily attacked by insects such as moth and silverfish. When we don't take care of our clothes or delicate clothes, they can be attacked by insects such as moth. Can you see? This insect is called moth or silverfish. This insect is called silverfish. Well, can you tell me what can you see in these 2 pictures? Clothes attacked by insects. Yes, these little insects are attacking clothes. They attack our clothes and damage them. Woolen cloth after attacked by moth. Can you see how badly this sweater is damaged? Yes, These insects attack our woolen or delicate cloth and damage them very badly. Well, we should never store dirty woolen and silk clothes because they can attract insects. Whenever we store dirty clothes, they can be attacked by insects very easily. So, what can we do to avoid this? They should be stored only after they are cleaned properly. We should store them only after they are cleaned properly so that we can avoid attack of insects. And how do you clean your clothes? Yes, this is the easiest way. We all use washing machine, isn't it? Wash cloth with water and good detergent to keep them clean. We should wash our clothes with water and good detergent to keep them clean and look good. Well, can you tell me what this person is doing in this picture? Store delicate cloth with dried neem leaves and mothball. Yes, this person is keeping mothballs in clothes to keep them clean and avoid attack of insect. What is this? Yes, dried neem leaves. And this one to everyone knows. What is this? Mothball. Very good. Well, did you know most of the clothes have care instructions mentioned in the label? Follow the instructions to keep your clothes in good condition for a long time. Have you seen such type of labels on your clothes? Yes, you can find them on your t-shirts, shirts, skirts, pants, almost in all clothes. They have care instruction how we should wash them, dry them, and so many things. If we follow these instructions, we can keep our clothes in good condition for long time. Now it's time to practice few questions as we have learned the whole chapter. Let's see if you can help me in solve this. First one, fill in the blanks with correct words. Fabrics are made from blank fibers or cloth. Can you tell me? Very good. Fabrics are made from fibers. Next one, blank, weaving, loom is a process of making fabrics. Can you tell me what will come here? Very good. Weaving is a process of making fabrics. Next one, blank, socks, shirts are made by knitting threads. Can you tell me? Yes, socks are made by knitting threads. Next one, we blank should not put mothballs to protect woolens. This one is easiest one. Can you tell me? Yes, we should put mothballs to protect woolens. Last one, we use a dash, spinning wheel, loom to make yarns. Can you tell me? Yes, we use a spinning wheel to make yarns. Very good. Next one, short answer questions. First question, what are fibers? Can you tell me what are fibers? Yes, long and thin threads used to make a fabric is called fibers. I showed you in starting of the chapter, remember long strands? Yes, they are called fibers. What is a loom? Remember? Can you answer for me? Very good. The machine used to weave fabrics is called a loom. Next one. Name two ways in which fabrics can be made. We have learned about so many methods. Can you name any two of them for me? Fabrics can be made by weaving and knitting. Next one. Why should woolens be cleaned before being put away? This though we learn now, isn't it? Can you tell me? Woolens can attract insects. Therefore, they should be cleaned before storing so that we can avoid attack of insect. Last one. Why do we need to take care of our clothes? Can you tell me? Yes, we need to take care of our clothes so that they last longer and look good. Very good. So, let's recall what we learned today. We learned about taking care of clothes. How we can take care of them? By storing dried neem leaves and mothballs to avoid attack of insects. Isn't it? Well, I hope this video was of great help. Till we meet again, stay safe. Thank you.